Hey everybody, this is Shirley Taketi with Pink Warrior Sisters. I didn't do a live yesterday because I had a long day. Follow up at my ophthalmologist's office for that infection that I had. And as they usually do, he says, come back next week. Jeez, that never ends, does it? Anyway, I'm here to talk about the powers of castor oil. I did a little research and I mentioned it to the ophthalmologist. This little bottle is a sample. It's called, where is it? Where is it? Why is it not here? It's called Blink. Oh my goodness. How am I having trouble with this? Blink, yeah, in the bigger bottle, but this is a small sample bottle. And I read that Blink has castor oil in it. Who knew? I've been using whatever the doctor tells me, the ophthalmologist. So I mentioned to him that I have serious dry eye issues. And he said, well, he didn't. He said, yeah, a lot of people do. Well, I said, possibly, I asked him if there was a different one because I had been told use Sustain. Then I got a different eye doctor who said use Refresh. And if it works, that's all well and good. But there's so many different ones out there, right? And so I had watched a YouTube video. YouTube's great, isn't it? And they said it was another eye doctor, ophthalmologist, maybe, I'm not sure. He might have just said he was. I don't know. But he says Blink even has castor oil in it. Well, I would say do not put castor oil directly into your eye. No, not good. Can really mess up your vision. But they dilute it. And you would have to dilute it to do it if you did it on your own. And I wouldn't because I wouldn't be sure of the correct ratio and what to mix it with. So, having said that, I would really recommend that you talk to your doctor first before you try anything. And there are so many very good products out there. So I've tried this and I actually do like it better than, I don't think I used it this morning. Well, anyway, I try to put it on in the morning and at night and sometime in the middle of the day, 3 times. With Sustain, Refresh, I probably would be using it a lot more often. I just don't because I got to go all the way over and get the eye drops. Maybe this is a little tiny sample, so I won't forget to carry it with me in case I need it again. But anyways, that brought me to the topic today, which is castor oil. It can be used in so many different ways for your health and beauty. Anti-aging, it helps to get rid of wrinkles. Now, I have a bottle coming today in a glass bottle. It needs to be unrefined, organic, hexane-free, cold-pressed, in a glass bottle, yada, yada, yada. And anyway, I've been getting them, and I thought it was a glass bottle. No, I was using it, and it was a plastic bottle. And it sat around for a while because I kind of was afraid to use it from a glass bottle, to be honest, but I did use some. And that has since been thrown out, waiting for the new one, and the new one's coming today, and will be a lot better because it's in a glass bottle. So you don't want expeller pressed because expeller pressed uses heat, and you don't want anything with heat. But there are so many different ways to use castor oil. Well, for crow's wrinkles and wrinkles, smile, frown, all kinds of wrinkles. I didn't realize I exercise my face so much, but I do make a lot of faces. And you can ask my husband because roll eyes. Stop rolling your eyes. But so I'm hoping I can use it for all these regions. And maybe if you want to hop along for the journey, we would see the effects of it if it works. I really They've used it thousands of years, just like the other essential oils. Before big pharmaceutical came along, there were plants. This comes from a plant. So I would recommend research and try different plants for different health issues. Of course, like I said, not in your eye. Ask your doctor if it's anything. I wouldn't do anything invasive or anything crazy. Also, in your hair, it can help to grow your hair, they say, but it's very sticky. It's a sticky, sticky product. So you might want to mix it with another carrier oil to thin it out a little, dilute it, as it were. And you can use it not only there, but they make these castor oil packs that you use flannel or cotton. It must be cotton. They soak it in the castor oil. They use it for pain. And like for instance, your knee, have it all soaked and then put it on your knee. And then they wrap it with plastic, which also I'm not so sure about because plastic's not good. You know, everything comes in a plastic bottle here too. Gotta wonder. So I would research it and see what you think about it, or ask your doctor what he thinks about it. And most doctors don't want to talk about any kind of natural things. So it's hit and miss for me. I have one doctor I know I can't discuss anything like that, but some of my other doctors I can pass it by them and say, "What do you think about this?" You know, even if it's not my thyroid that I'm discussing, she's really good, and she'll say, "Go do maybe try this, maybe try that." She's the one who hooked me up with my mouth guard, which I'll talk about later in a later video. Anyway, I'm really excited about castor oil and trying it in different ways because I also have arthritis in my knees. I'm not sure I want to use the oil packs. I think it would work. If it works like that, it probably would work if you just put it topically on your knee and maybe cover it with a cotton cloth. I mean, you know, like a band aid. What's that? You know, you put a band aid on something, a wound to get it to heal. So these are different things. I mean, there are so many different. I didn't make a list. There are so many different ways. Also, if you have those little spoolies, the mascara wands, you can put it on your eyelashes. I want to say that I'm a little. I did just have an eye infection, so I'm a little scared about. And they say your eyebrows too can help them to grow. A lot of people many years ago over plucked over and they don't have eyebrows now. Or sometimes chemo would take everything away. Being a cancer survivor, I want to do everything I can. I wanted to do everything I could to try to still look normal so people didn't look at me and feel sorry for me and think, oh, you're sick. We don't want to do that. But everybody's different. That's just how I felt. Um, because I've seen some ladies and I just wanted to go hug them because I felt so bad for them. And yes, some people, mine was mild, and my symptoms were mild from the chemo. So I was very blessed, and I'm so very thankful. And so it's been 17 and 3/4 years. Not that I'm counting, but yes, I am. Anyway, don't know what else to talk about. There are other things that castor oil helps. I just am not thinking about it right now. I'm sure there's a lot more than I've discussed. They talk about, well, one of the main ones years ago, if you're constipated, your mother might bring out the bottle. You have to be older like me, I guess. If you're young, no. A little teaspoon worth, she would pour some of this oil and then you would take it by mouth. Only one. You have to be careful with it because it's very potent, this castor oil, and it would help with constipation. And that's one of the only ones, of the only methods that I know of that have been actually tested. You know, like they know it works. But most of the other things are just, oh, they noticed they were doing this and they noticed, hey, this, you know, on my hands, my nails feel better and they're growing and, you know, things like that. You can use it for nail. I have one with other essential oils, but I'll add some castor oil to it and maybe make my own blend when I run out of the other stuff. Um, because in the winter, my nails get really bad and they start to break. Also, the left the left hand, because I'm left-handed, the nails are shorter than the right hand. They're longer. If you're left-handed, if you're right-handed, it's the opposite. Your right nails may be less long and they may break more than the left because you don't use them. And I never thought about that, but it's true. Anyhow, I'm thinking of other things maybe that you could use it for. It really is a good product. And here they know because they put it in Blink. Not all the Blink, the ophthalmologist told me just certain kinds. But of course, I read the label, and this one does have castor oil in it. Again, don't put it straight into your eye. They've got a magic formula, and unfortunately, it's not all natural. But little baby steps getting to more natural methods for wellness. I just think it's great. So, have a happy, happy new year. And don't forget to like, share, and smash the subscribe button. If you like this, share it with your friends. Uh, and I'll talk to you next time.